During the summer, I made the stupidest decision of my life: speedrunning Assassin's Creed 4 BlackFlag. Current world record stays at 12 hours and 47 minutes, and I tried to beat that. Spoiler alert, I didn't. This speedrun made me lose my sanity and my willing to live. Shit, Blackbeard! 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 Shit, fuck! Piece of shit! So, let us begin, shall we? We begin the speedrun on the ship in the middle of a thunderstorm. And we were tasked to sink a couple of sloops and this frigate, after which we exploded. After this memory cutscene with our ex-wife, our protagonist Edward went into survival instincts and decided to go kill Assassin because he don't have any money. Before killing our target, we went to collect all collectibles in this location, in which in total there are 346 chests and 200 animals fragments scattered across Caribbean. That is 546 collectibles without including other 7. After borrowing outfit from him, we got stuck not because of the game, but because of shit. But because I was stupid and didn't know there was a shortcut to collect the shanty, I lost about 5 minutes because of that. We continued by saving this merchant named Steve. Not that Steve, not Steve from Minecraft. Steve Bonnet, not Steve, you fucking sausage head. Okay, Steve Bonnet. God damn it. And after sailing the schooner for 3 minutes, even Nicocado Avocado paid a visit to our speedrun. No! In which we after encountered this sex lady, a nerd, and John.
No fixing, calibrating.
And now the game begins, I think. For start, we are now in one of the 4 major locations of the game: Havana, Nassau, Kingston and Long Bay, in which are full of collectibles and side missions. Now after completing mission La Havana, we are given smoke bombs, in which are one of the most useful items in the game, in which stuns enemies and help you get your kill streak up or to escape, like idiot. Then we begin the next mission, which was one of the tailing ones, so I'm just gonna sum it up. We just followed 2 dudes across half of Havana on foot to steal a key and loot our stolen sugar. Yeah, that is basically the whole mission, if I'm right. Oh, would you look at that? We passed 1 hour mark during that mission. Very good. Before starting the next mission, we went to collect most of the collectibles on our way. And then we started this mission where we learned how to shoot with pistol. Wow. And all assassination methods. Interesting. Then we immediately went to start the next mission where we went to rescue this man right here from government. But he escaped and blamed us for his escape. After getting shit. By 18th century Iron Man, we were taken away to Spanish fleet full of gold, and we got fucked up with 2 soldiers coming in the same direction, in the same time. Pa je moguće, pa je me neko zajebava. Then we went to rescue all prisoners and turn them to Balkans. After surviving the process of turning people to Balkans, we went to take over this island, marking it as yellow on our map.
If not,
After that, we went to Nassau to get even more people to become Balkans. And for next 20 minutes, we explored the whole swamp part of Nassau. And after that, we attacked Spanish sloop, because they had rakia with them. And so of course, we went to plunder for rakia. Then we used our sloop to upgrade our ship, so it won't be shit. Yo! Rhyme of the year, baby! Then we got stuck for 30 minutes because we needed to plunder a hunter ship to 100% complete this mission. and during this time 5 bricks decided to attack me all at once. Great, another one. Ah! No, no, you piece of shit, don't wear your fucking camera and everything. After dealing with Spanish, we cleared our status using money. And in the meantime, why not complete this location? And for one quest, we had to take over one fortress and complete it. There was a side quest to protect man-war called Neptune. Huh, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? After protecting Neptune, we collected some collectibles on our way to next mission, sugarcane and its yields, which we followed the schooner and we borrowed their supplies and completed the settlement during the mission. And would you look at that, just as we completed the settlement and mission, we passed 4-hour mark and 15% completion, which will get us projected finish time in 22 hours and 38 minutes, which is 13 hours slower than the world record. Then we started this mission by following this man-war, and then I failed it. Why? Because I forgot to add heavy shot so I can complete this little checkbox. Yeah. And while I was fresh from start, I decided to go complete North Caribbean Sea, as it has most scattered collectibles so it doesn't get painful after. After some collecting, we went to next mission, in which we went through dense jungle and assassinated Spanish captain. Yeah, that's the whole mission. And I went to get myself something to eat, because I got hungry, so I got myself comfortable 30 minutes to eat with peace. Then after eating, we were sent to IRL, where we had some meeting with this nerd. Then John called us to hack something. Okay, I don't know what is happening, I'm lost as you are, I ignored all dialogue, so yeah. Then we got back and this kid just made tutorial about this place we just acquired, which I also skipped all dialogue. After big tutorial, we immediately went to next mission, which is across whole map, where we needed to find James' kid without being spotted, and also collecting 3 chests in the meantime. We located James after, strangling part of the population of Tulum. We completed some puzzles in the temple, after which we healed the population we strangled from some, again, Spanish occupator. Then we did this fortress, and this fortress, where Governor was located, and sunk British fleet as side quest. Then we went to most hardest location in the game to complete, Kingstone, which is very, very big. And also where our next daily mission was located. We completed it after choking a good amount of guards. After that, we begin next mission, where we find out that kid is not a kid, but a sexy lady, where she told us that she will help us kill the old man occupator, which we succeeded after alerting whole government about that. After that, we bought diving bell, claimed Florida as ours, and went scuba diving. Actually, without scuba set, and so might become shark bait. And during our next mission, it crashed. But no worries, I was speedrunning during those hot summer days. Yeah, those ones, over 35 goddamn degrees, so I'm not surprised that it crashed. But this is the last crash, right? Right? Oh no. This mission was to find Blackbeard on open sea. And after a tough battle, and after restarting a couple of times, we went to battle Man of War. That was rather quick, very enjoyable. Then we went to another tailing mission, in which I wanna die! Why? Let's see why. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is an open sandbox game where you can freely explore hundreds of locations, terrorize the 7 seas with your ship, and have freedom like pirates in the beginning of the 18th century. So how about we put Jack and Edward in the swamp where you cannot move even a bit, no have a freedom, and are stuck with 65 crocodiles and countless bars around the map? Yeah. But hey, at least it has cool finisher animation. That's something, I guess. Then, after that, we hacked the nerd's computer for some info that John needed. When we got back to Nassau, we found out that governors are planning to take over the Nassau, and they had meeting in the fortress, in which we of course spied on. And of course, there was another governor that showed up on the island, and so went to do what assassins do best: kill. So Edward and Wayne made a plan to make a fire ship. If you don't know what a fire ship is, let's say that is a pirate kamikaze boat full of gunpowder, and they plan to send it straight to Spanish blockade in front of Nassau. And during escape from Nassau, we passed 10-hour mark, with 41% completion, which will give us projected finish time in 17 hours and 42 minutes. And so now we went to North Carolina, fought the man-of-war, and Blackbeard died. Shit. We escaped and Wayne was pissed off. Then we went to occupy a slave ship to find some dude called Roberts. Sage, I don't know really. But then they stranded us on an island and now Wayne lost it. He stole our food, so we went to slap him a few times. Then after slapping Wayne a few times, we went back in Kingston, completed a few missions, collected this chest, got this sea shanty, and break time. And we went to Africa. Where we found the Roberts, but I skipped all cutscenes, so I don't know what was he talking about, and I need to kill these two monkeys. And also after losing 20 minutes on this mission because I need them to double assassinate and they just didn't want to stay close to each other. Thank you, BlackFlag. Then we went to steal Man-of-War and we got to play with it a little, so I played with it. It's fun. Then after playing, Benjamin challenged me and told me that my ship is weaker. I think he regretted that. And also, we slapped him a few times. 14 hours in and 54% completion. I'm beginning to feel it. From repetitive daily missions to same collectibles collecting and non-stop simulation of button dudes drive crazy, I was starting to feel it. Now that nighttime will arrive and I only knew that from now things will only get worse. 54% completion gave us projected finish time of 13 hours and 10 minutes. But now it was too late to go back. It was now or never. So I continued. Now you might be asking, Verbo, we just skipped almost 4 hours of footage, there must be something interesting that happened. Nope. In fact, at this stage of the game, it became very repetitive. From completing side missions to completing all major locations to 100%, it was just very filled with me collecting chests, endless fragments, and killing a bunch of dudes. So now we begin the mission where we cleared the big jungle, and we watched with Robert some 18 plus things with a hologram. But then he slapped us and we passed out from a lucky blood. Then John wanted us to hack main computer, which showed us this hologram woman. She was speaking about something, but after 18 hours of non-stop playing, my Balkan brain just couldn't process what the hell was she speaking about. Then we left, refusing to elaborate further. Then we got back in Edward, where he was imprisoned in Jamaica. Then we escaped, committed a massive genocide, and while getting our lady out, she died. And we did some more genocide. After that, we immediately went to next mission, where we were given rope darts, which we can strangle a lot more people in a more scary way. We fought off Spanish idiots and killed their captain. After that, we sneaked up on some party as Rogerio Ferrario and killed the Rogers in cold blood. Then I went to replay all missions because I didn't complete 100%. And while replaying one of the missions, we passed 20-hour mark. Almost a full day of Assassin's Creed, and now we were on 75% completion, which will get us projected finish time in 7.5 hours. And so, we continued. We are finally just one mission away from last and final one. We followed that Iron Man, killed him after headshotting him 4 times, sailed to the last collectible, and it crashed. Well, I was expecting it to crash one more time at least, and I'm not surprised because of how high temperatures were during that time. But no worries, I'll just boot up my PC again, start recording and timer, and complete it. Wait, where is the footage? Oh well, it's just 30 minutes, so it's not a lot. I'll just start a new recording and...
Now the other disc.
Well, maybe it will begin to record after some time. Where the fuck is the footage? So, as it turns out, after my PC crashed, my OBS recording didn't want to record properly and recorded wrong thing. So now I don't have a proof that I speedran it. Well, shit. What now? I don't know. I didn't have decent plans, so yeah. I still managed to do a good chunk of game, about 80%, so yeah. Subscribe please, this took fucking ages to make.